Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week is gonna actually be like full of videos. I'm pretty excited. So my first video of the day is going to be a video on how to apply Color Street nails. So if you don't know what Color Street nails are, they are nail polish strips. And I know that they sell like drugstore brands, and I know that there's been other brands that are similar to this, but I have found that Color Street works on my nails so well. Like incredibly well. So I have had a lot of people request a video on how I apply them, and I'm really excited to say now that I am officially a Color Street independent stylist. I just signed up last week. You know, I have tried these products for an entire year. That is the only thing that's been on my nails, and I can't get enough of them, and I'm so excited to be able to share that with all of you guys as well. I've had some friends and family interested in them, so I'm just really excited. So I'm going to get into this and show you guys how I apply it, which is a little bit different, I think, than how Color Street advertises to apply it. Like, they have their own set of videos on how to apply, but this is what has worked for my nails, and this is what has kept me loving this product. So yeah, let's just get into it. First of all, I just want to acknowledge that I'm going to get my hands incredibly close to the camera right now so that you can see what my nails are looking like. So you can definitely tell that there is some chipping and there's some growth, but overall this looks pretty fantastic. And I'm waiting to tell you how long I've had these on my hands until I give you a good peek. My thumb has a lot more chipping. As soon as that starts to chip, I start to pick at it. So that is where that problem lies. How long would you guess I've had that on? Guys, I've had this set on for almost 3 weeks. Which is a lot longer than what I normally keep it on. And I just wanted to prove to you, I'm going to set my planner here over all my stuff and kind of zoom you out a little bit. This is my planner for the week of February 18th, and on the 20th it says paint my nails. I don't paint my nails, but it was just easier to put paint my nails than to put in apply Color Street strips. Yeah, I could have just written down Color Street. I could have done that, and I didn't. So yeah, I painted or put these set of nails on February 20th. It is now currently Monday the 11th of March. So seriously, in 2 more days it would have been 3 weeks, and just take a look at that again. That is 3 weeks. Aside from the growth of my nails, and then aside from like the chipping and me breaking a few nails, that's pretty fantastic. I'm just being honest with you guys. So seriously, this stuff is like magic, and I'm going to show you just a video on how I apply it. These are kind of the things you need. Obviously, you need a package of Color Street nails. I'm choosing to put on Belize Bellini. The name of the package is right here. And I'll show you what's inside once I open it up. But you're going to need a nail file. This does come with a little nail file inside. I guess I'll show you. So every package of strips is going to come with 2 strips. So there's actually 2 sets in here. It's going to come with 2 alcohol, they're prep pads, but I think they're like alcohol based. Yeah, just alcohol wipes. And then you get this tiny little nail file. I like using this for like precision stuff, but to like overall file my nail down, I just use a regular nail file, and that does the trick. I also have a cuticle pusher that I use. Really, I only use it for my last thumb, and you'll see why once I'm applying them. I need to cut my nails down, so just a nail clipper. And then this is the brand of clear nail polish that I use over it. Color Street sells clear strips to go as a top coat, but I picked this up and it is so fast drying. I just reapply it every few days, and honestly I haven't even reapplied it once during the 3 weeks. I really love this stuff. This is just me personally. You can make it completely easier on yourself by purchasing the top coat. clear strips from Color Street, but this is what I use and it's working for me, so I'm not going to change that up right now. But yeah, so what I'm going to go do first is actually take the polish off of my nails, and all you do is use regular nail polish remover and cotton swabs, and you can just get that off really super easy, and I'll come back in with a short clip as soon as I'm done with that. Okay, I just wanted to pop in because I've taken one swipe of nail polish remover off, and I just wanted to make a quick point. If you use Color Street with glitter, it does take some love to get it off, but it's not awful. So this is one swipe pass through with nail polish remover. You can tell that some of my fingers, it came off a lot easier than others. I'm going to pop back off real fast and do another swipe of nail polish remover, and it should be completely off by then. Okay, so now I'm back. I've done 2 swipes of just acetone nail polish remover that I bought from Target, and so this is what my nails are looking like right now. So other than my nails being completely junky, because that's just the life of my nails, and I need to file them down and kind of just shape them back up and even them out because some of them have broken. So, but that's 2 swipes of nail polish remover, and yeah, not hard work at all. So I'm gonna go off camera to file and cut my nails down a little bit, and then I will pop back on. Okay, so I am back. I have filed my nails down as best as I can, and I keep my nails pretty short. I work a lot with my hands with kids, so I need them short. But yeah, let's just get into this. So this is how I apply it. I've already gone through and kind of buffed off my nails with a nail file. Okay, so the next step that I do is I take the nail strips out of the packaging. I'm just gonna rip it open. You wanna try and stay as close to the top, because if you don't use all of these, you can seal them back up and keep them semi-fresh and ready to go. And I'll show you how to do that at the end. So within each packet, you do get 2 sets of nail strips. I've done this enough to know that the teeny tiny ones are good for my pinky if I stretch them out a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, and the way to check that is line it up and just kind of see if you roll it over, is that gonna be enough? For me, it pushes the limit. So I choose not to use the teeny tiny one unless I use the fatter end, and then it's okay. I still have a little bit of nail showing, so I know that I don't really want to use these. So what I go ahead and do is just pull them off, both of them, because I know I'm not going to use them, and then I stick them back in the bag, because you can always cut these down and use them as accents later. So I have that, so I know that I can use this teeny tiny one for my pinky, and I know that my nails are short enough that I can cut this in half. So this is going to be like my layout for my pinky. I also know that these 2 really big ones are just a little too big for my thumbs. So I go ahead and put them back in the bag, because again, I can cut them down and use them for accents later. Then I start looking at, I know that for my thumbs, they're just a little bit too long to be able to cut this in half and still like not have any nail showing. So I need to use both of these sizes for my thumb. Then with the rest of this strip, I'm gonna put it back inside my bag because I don't need it. This gives me enough nail strips to do another set at another time. So I just tuck them back in there ever so graciously, might I add. Okay, so I got those back in the bag, and then this is what I'm working with. This is my pinky, these are gonna be my thumbs, so I only need 3 more fingers. I know that these are generally about the same size. You can tell that the shape is just a touch different, so just depending on your nails, you can do it that way. Another trick that I've seen is if you have really wide nails, wide and short nails, you can turn them this way and put them on that way, if that makes sense. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. At this point, my index finger is usually my smallest, so I just take this one and I set it next to my thumb so that I know that I'm going to use that for my index finger. And then my middle finger is usually the biggest. And then my ring finger, I just typically use this one. So then I still have another nail that I can use as an accent nail later with another set. Or, like I said, I have enough to completely do just another set of these if I want to. Now, one of the tricks with this is if you use a hair straightener, you can actually straighten the ends and it seals it back up. I would recommend doing this almost immediately. Just the less exposure that they have to air, the better. I've had great success with opening packages and using it again, but you have to seal it off. Don't just use tape, you've got to use a straightener. Get that bad boy off, and then just watch your extreme temperatures and where you keep it. Keep it out of the sun, keep it out of extreme cold, just seal it, put it in a container, put it under your sink, and then that's how I keep mine stored. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do that off camera so that it's not sitting here. Okay, so now that I have my package sealed back up and I've pushed back my cuticles, I have to take one of the Color Street nail prep pads. I tore it completely awful, so that's what I did. You're just gonna unfold it and then just go over your nails really fast. Just doing a quick swipe. This just gets off all of the excess oils, all of the little debris from filing, and just gets your nails ready to go so that you can put the stickers down. So then what I do next, I just take a little pair of scissors and I start with my pinkies. You always want to work with your pinkies in towards your thumb, and then I always do my non-dominant thumb and then my dominant thumb last. And I'm going to show you why. So every one of these nails is going to have a clear plastic over it. You do need to peel that off first. And then what I do is since I have short nails, I can fold this over. I'm going to just take a pair of some scissors, cut it in half, and now I have 2 nails worth in one strip. Then what I do next is I'm going to peel off the actual nail. And Belize Bellini is just a little bit clear, and that's okay. You can put a solid coat underneath it. Then you're going to line it up with your cuticle, your nail bed. You're going to push it down. And you can realign. These are forgiving. So if you do press down, let me show you. They are forgiving, and you can peel them back up if you're very gentle. And then, so I have no nail showing, no nail showing. I'm just gonna rub that a little bit just to make sure that it is completely applied. Now with the extra, you have some options. It came with that tiny file in the package. I use my nail, and I think that it works just fine. I kind of pinch, fold over my nail, and then with my thumbnail, I can kind of go underneath my nail and scrape a little bit. There you go. That is one pinky nail done. That's a really, really pretty color for spring. So, and then after that, if you want to, you can take the little file and going away, well, I guess towards you, but down from the nail, you can just kind of go along the top and get off, even out any of the pieces that are kind of stuck. I don't usually do that because I find that over the course of a day, those little pieces fall off anyway, just naturally. But yeah, now you have one nail done, and wasn't that super fast? So I'm just going to speed you guys through me doing the rest of my nails. I'm going to try and stay inside the screen as best as I can. But yeah, I'm going to speed you guys along this, and I'll pop back in when I get to my very last nail. Okay, I'm gonna pause really fast so I can show you guys. Hopefully it will zoom in. Do you see how this nail right here has excess, and it might be hard to see, but there's excess hanging over my nail. That's okay. On this side, I line it up pretty well, but this side has just a little bit extra. So what I'm gonna do is just with the top of my like thumbnail, I'm just kind of pressing into the actual nail itself. And then I'm gonna use the very tip of my nail to kind of pinch and scrape off the extra. That's gonna line it up right nice with your nail. And then again, like I said, over the next day or so, as you like wash your hair and do things with your nails, anything that's not stuck to a nail is going to peel off on its own. Okay, so my thumb is a little bit differently. If my nails are like super short and it's on a really, really good day, I can get both thumbs on one sheet, but I've done it too many times where I go to lay it down and it just doesn't cover. So I use the full sheet for my thumb. And I don't think I said it earlier, but you do want to stay away from your cuticle. Line it up just right above. So I do use a full sheet on my thumb, and that's okay. I can still use a full sheet on my thumb, and then I actually have with the extras, I've had enough in the past that I can do my toes actually with them too. So you get a manicure and a pedicure for under 20 bucks. I think that that's a pretty great deal, especially living in the town where I live. We are actually lucky enough that we do have a nail salon that is like 10 minutes from my house. But I know that there are other places around here that do not have that. So having these where you can put like super cute designs. I'm constantly getting comments on my nails and everyone loves them, even weeks after I've done them. So yeah, okay, so on your last thumb, this is my dominant hand that I have done last because I want my dominant thumb clear so that I can do the rest of my nails. You do not want to take this nail and go underneath it because you are going to ruin up that nail polish. Because it is nail polish, it has to set just like any liquid polish does. So if you smudge it or if you dig your nail into it, it's going to mess up. And I'm pressing very hard, guys, just for the record. Okay, so now that I have this nail, I'm gonna I typically kind of like twist it a little bit, and then I go in. I've done this both ways. I've gone in with this end and gone up right underneath it, using it just like my nail. I've also gone in with this like pointier end and pushed it just down away from the nail. So I use both ways. I don't really have a favorite way one way or the other. But what you just want to do is free that nail so you can pull off the strip that's extra. Then you can go back in with the pointier end or, you know, a file, whatever you want to use, and just scrape off any bits that are left. So there are my nails. I did this in less than 15 minutes is what it took me to apply everything. So actually probably about 10. I've gotten it down pretty fast. I will say when I first started, I was spending more time just lining everything up. And then over the time, I've just gotten faster and faster. And yeah, I've made mistakes. And yeah, I probably haven't posted pictures of my mistakes, but I've made them. And it's okay because it's nail polish. It's not chipped. It's just there might be a little excess nail showing. But yeah, what I do now is, like I said, I'm going to take this top coat and I'm just going to paint it all over my nails. You just have to be very careful regardless because, like I said, this is nail polish. Actually Color Street and I would recommend that you put this on before bedtime. It's like the perfect time of day to put it on because you're gonna go lay down and sleep. You're not gonna be doing the dishes. You're not gonna be out running around. You're not gonna have the opportunity to mess up those nails. Have I done it other times than at bedtime? Absolutely. Right now, I'm getting ready to go to the grocery store and it's going to be okay. If I hit it on something, yeah, chances are it's going to smudge or get a little dent in it. It's okay. It's nail polish. It is not the end of the world. Okay, and then yeah, I'm just gonna be careful for like the next 30 minutes before I go to the grocery store, but that's it. I'm gonna zoom you guys out just a little bit. There it is. I basically had a manicure in under 30 minutes. No big deal. I was able to do it at home. I have this super awesome glittery. It is, I don't know if the camera is like truly picking that up, but this is fantastic. This is just one of the many designs that Color Street has available for purchase. They do a spring release, a fall release. They do certain strips for all the holidays. So if you are interested in purchasing this, I am going to leave everything linked in the description down below. And yeah, welcome to my Color Street obsession. Thanks for watching, guys.